Baggotrath Castle, or Baggotsrath Castle, was a medieval castle situated at present-day Baggot Street in Dublin city centre. It was built in the late 13th century. During the English Civil War, possession of the castle, which was described as the strongest fortress near Dublin, was a matter of great importance to both sides to the conflict, and it was largely destroyed in 1649, on the eve of the Battle of Rathmines. The ruins of the castle were left on the site until the early 19th century, when Dublin Corporation demolished it. No trace of it survives today, but it is generally agreed that it stood at the present 44-46 Upper Baggot Street, facing Waterloo Road. Early history. The castle and surrounding district took the name from Sir Robert Baggot, the Chief Justice of the Irish Common Pleas, who purchased the lands about 1280 and built the castle. For the Baggots, the castle came to the Fitzwilliam family, who later gained the title Viscount Fitzwilliam. It passed to the influential English-born soldier and statesman Sir Edward Perrers in the early 15th century, but later reverted to the Fitzwilliam family. The castle was the scene of violent conflict in 1441 when Sir Edward Perrers' widow Joanna, to whom it had passed on their only son's death in 1428, died, having appointed James Cornwalsh, the chief baron of the Irish Exchequer, as her executor. Cornwalsh took possession of the castle, a move greatly resented by Sir Edward Perrers' daughter Esme, who had married into the Fitzwilliam family. Her husband raised a substantial troop, attacked the castle, and according to the later charge, feloniously murdered the judge. The charge of murder makes it difficult to explain why Fitzwilliam and Esme were soon pardoned. Although the government of Henry VI was notoriously willing to issue pardons even for the most serious of crimes, the castle was described as being in a ruinous condition in 1489, but was soon rebuilt and by the 1640s was said to be the strongest fortress near Dublin, although the owners complained of substantial damage to the property in 1642. Battle of Rathmines. See main article, Battle of Rathmines. In July 1649, the Irish royalist leader, James Butler, 1st Duke of Ormond, advanced on Dublin, which was held by parliamentary forces under Colonel Michael Jones. Anticipating that Ormond would try to seize Baggotrath Castle, Jones took the precaution of partly destroying it. Nonetheless, Ormond was determined that the castle should be fortified if possible. On the 1st of August, a troop of 1,500 men was sent to secure it, but, for reasons which have never been clear, they took the whole night to travel a distance of about a mile. When Ormond himself arrived, he found that nothing had been done to fortify the castle. Meanwhile, Jones had been alerted to Ormond's arrival and attacked the castle with some 5,000 men. The royalist cavalry deserted and most of the foot soldiers were killed or captured, allowing Jones to move on to his decisive victory at Rathmines. Decay. No effort seems to have been made to restore the castle, whose ruins were described in detail by Austin Cooper in 1778, and drawn by Francis Goss in 1792, some years before the castle was demolished to allow for the extension of Baggot Street. The name is preserved in Baggotrath Lane, a narrow side street off Lower Baggot Street.